Welcome back, everyone, to some farming sim. Okay, that sounded a lot more dirty than I needed it to be, but okay. Well, welcome back to some farming sim. We are currently in an interesting situation of finishing stuff up. So yeah, welcome back, everyone. I will also say too that if you are new here, we've been around for a while, and you're just coming on, and you've missed everything up to this point, don't feel bad. There is a playlist. You can check all content out on the playlist. So be sure to do that. Dum 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 dum. I'm waiting for it to load. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. And immediately I'm just in a combine somewhere. Where am I? It's too dark to see. Alright. Somewhere under the rainbow. There we go. Crap, he's 89%. No, not that far. Woohoo. So yeah, welcome to Farming Sim. As we pointed out. And we are all looking actually kind of forward to. I started delving in a little bit more into 25. Definitely is something that we are going to consider looking at a little bit more in depth at a later date. If you pre-sale it, it will be out on the 12th of November of this year. So be sure to check that out. And I know personally, I'm going to actually take a look at it, but we're not going to really do a series of it yet, as of the modders aren't at a chance to get all the stuff ready for us yet. But we are going to check it out for everyone. So be sure to keep an ear to the ground on that one. Hey, look at that. Even have a chat window set up. It's a bonus day now. So yeah, we're combining corn. At some point here, we're also going to be looking at... that's it. Finishing up this. I was going to do it off camera, and then, well, you know how that goes. And like I also say too, if you guys are new here, enjoying the content, or about to enjoy content, or just here for a ride, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Best way to support the channels. I keep forgetting there's actually two of them. YouTube and Kick. So go check out Kick. Make sure to leave a follow and subscribe over there as well. So we're just about done the cotton. Just about done the cotton. Not really entirely sure where that came from, but yeah. So where are we sitting at? Oh, we got quite a bit of corn left, and we actually got a fair bit of cotton. One thing I will point out that I'm kind of actually looking forward to is the difference of crops. There's going to be a whole load new crops. Basically, they pulled off of a lot of things that were on the mod into the new game, which is huge. Look at that. Plopping out a brand new one. Oops, overshot though. I might get one more bale out of this. That thing is expensive to run, but... we're 76 on this guy. I mean, it doesn't take us long to get this stuff going, but it kind of does. Oh, look at that. We're zooming again. Oh, the truck is missing in action. I was going, shouldn't it be right here? No, it isn't. It's over here. And the other thing that I really like about the new one too is the graphics. The graphics are just phenomenal. Like, I thought 22 was good. No, the 25 is even better. They've improved a lot. Giants have done a phenomenal job on it. And tonight we're just basically bumming around as it is, so. Okay, once the truck is loaded, I'll finish this line. Might be another bale, I'm not really sure.
You'd have to take a close gander at it.
We'll have to take a proper gander at her, won't we? Mm-hmm. Well, then again, maybe not. Because I'm already down to the other side and I'm sitting at only 70%. Not quite a full one. He's full again. And here I want to try to finish this guy, get this field done. Although this one is not worth near as much as the other one. I mean, if he's 80% full, we might as well go dump him. Truck's full, so we can haul that up. And we also got to do that little nook up in the corner over by the river as well. So that's kind of one of those fun things to check out. Oh, the combine is actually right here. Alright. Well, we'll not go very far. Apparently. When I said don't go very far, that was it. Oh, there's the first 100. Or 2,500 actually. So it compresses it into a bale. I mean, we're getting some cotton off, and we're selling all of this. We're not keeping any of it. Nothing. It's not going into facilities or anything. That's another thing about 25. There's a lot more industry from what we were used to previously. I won't spoil everything, though. You do kind of have to check it out on your own. And I know the combine is running, but I am going to finish this real quick. Being that cotton is $4,000 per 1,000 liters, yeah, we're definitely going to try to finish this one up. Probably only make another 10 grand extra, but and then we actually don't have that much more to do other than a few hay fields and just our general farm. I mean, the animals and stuff. And silage. We can keep going with silage for a while. That would be here. We've got 2,000, and of course I love my mouse actually worked. Silage, we have nothing. So that kind of hurts actually. Yeah, we didn't get any more off this. The tool is full. Well, the tool is full, but there's nothing we can do about it, so,
Snickety, stickety.
We have hauled some bales. We hauled, well, what we had out here, but we do have quite a few out there. And that new truck of ours. Oh, it is fantastic, my friends. It is marvelous. It is genuinely beautiful. And I say that only because it actually hauls a lot. Hauls 4 of those bales, and it's easy to offload. Versus the other one where we offload it and hope we can actually drive fast enough that it comes off the back. And yes, as much as I can tell, the new one is moddable, so we will have new mods coming out on Farming Sim 25. Like I said, we will be checking it out when it comes out on the 12th. So make sure to keep your eyes and peepers open for that one. I don't know if that's actually a Wednesday, but we'll see. If we have to bump one of our series out of the way for it, we will. We shall see. I shall see how it goes. There's one corn stalk there that is having magical times. And all of a sudden it just randomly started as like an itchy leg syndrome for a dog. Right, now we do have... We have a bale over here. I can hold, like I said, I can hold 4 bales. There we go. And I'm not worried about the grain cart. We've got lots with it, so we can haul again. We got what, 3 bales? Oh, that's not bad. FYI, deep river, but it doesn't matter with this thing, it's so huge. The only thing bigger than this would be an Oshkosh. I love the fact that all the gauges work too. Overall, so long as the mods transfer from the 22 over to 25, I should be good. And in theory, most of it's just a compatibility scripting issue, from what I've heard. So it's an easy solve by the sounds of it. So long as they haven't changed too much of the main script, we should be fine. I don't know how much of this load. Why am I driving all the way to the corner? This is an empty barren field. Scarlet, we can cut across. Yeah, so long as we're getting close on this one. And we're left side, and it should be right side? Yeah, it should be right side. Alright. So, we wants to come in and we wants to dump. That is the plan. Then I gotta go back, pick up another one. What are we sitting at for the contract right now? He's sitting at 88. Okay. He's sitting at 81. We do have that other one. But we do have a few decent sized hay fields we can take off if we so desire. Especially silage. If we can pick up some silage jobs, those pay well. Alright. Bam! 78%. Okay, it said that we're 78% hauled. But what does that really equate to? Well, it is a planted field. Alright, better not drive through that one. What is he at now? 96. Okay, so this isn't going to be too much. This won't be bad. We can do this. I'm just going to let the combine finish up. Well, not really finish up, but he'll get to the point where he's full. And I'm going to finish his cotton job. That way we can say it's done out of our hair. I'm placing a bet. About 10,000. We'll have 10,000 extra. If we get more, that's awesome, but, you know, I can't doubt it. I indubitably doubt it. A lot of rocks on this field. That's another thing. I actually put a mod on here, but I've never seen a contract yet of having it to the point where you can actually do rock picking for your clients. I haven't seen any of that yet. I did put another mod on here where you can collect your neighbor's straw. So you can actually do basically you can collect extra. Say the contract's done. Oops, went the wrong way. Say the contract's done, you can actually collect the straw bales for yourself and sell them or do whatever. That you can do. So, putting that out there. And one thing is that mod is supposed to be that you can actually get a contract for doing that as well. However, I've never seen one. I've collected it on my personal one, but I've never seen it. And my personal one, I had to restart the map on it. It's so goofed because I put so many mods on it, and then I test them to make sure the mods will actually work before I use them here. Except for the, well, no, I should say I started doing that after the chicken barn episode, or I couldn't get the chicken barn to work. I can't see. Where is another one? It went past one. This truck is awesome. It doesn't even know that you're pulling or hauling an extra bale. Actually, it has no idea that you're hauling 4 of them. And I know they're 10,000 liters. They're 10,000 liter bales, but how much weight is this? 2 ton. Well, that's not bad then. 6 tons. I mean, it's a lot of fluff, but it's not really that much. Well, not in the grand scheme of things. Not when you consider a regular bale's 800 and you put like 30 of the damn things on here. Those add up. Those tend to add up, but just a little bit more. Now, there is a couple things I will say that I would love to see on 25 in the near future. And that is more North American conventional way of doing things. They're getting closer on it. And I say more North American is because we're typically about 10 years behind farming times versus Europe. But of course our ground and our temperatures are different too, so it takes into consideration. That's why I've got more realistic seasons that I've been doing. Except for this one. This one, for where it's from, in southern Saskatchewan, I think it is, or either southern Manitoba. Their climate is greatly different from ours, so the growing season's different. That's why I'm going more traditional what their growing season is. Here, everything is planted in the spring and harvested in the fall. Regardless, right? And there is no hay season through like November, December, or anything like that. Nothing grows. Okay, same thing. Drive ahead till I get about here. Well, that was better than expected. I was thinking 10. I got 30 on it. That's not bad. That's better. I can live with 30,000 extra. Then of course we can finish the contract and get our 18,000. That's very nice. So total we got 48,000 out of that one. I don't know how much it costs for that friggin' machine though. That's kind of detrimental. Money. Oh, well, we've actually broken even and a little bit better. So that's not bad. Sold bales. I guess it would fall under the sold bales category. So yeah, that's not bad. So long as we can keep that rhythm up. That's why I say we're going to have to do some hay. Or whether or not we do hay or silage. How is our silage? I forgot to see what the amounts were. Hay, silage. Oh, we can get away with that. So I got to dump that combine. And I got to haul that truck. Boing. Park him outside the barn. Open. I just need one. There. Okay. Grain cart of love and mystery. Where art thou hiding? The other end of the field. I can see his pipe out. Can't see the combine. I can see the pipe though. Of course I can. Good to get a cornfield off though. Nope, he did miss a little bit. Well, that's fine. We got to come out and finish that other little piece off anyways, so not too concerned by it. Up. Overturning. Okay, I'm going to quickly grab said truck. I don't think we're actually going to pay off the loan yet. Or pay down the loan. I think we're going to keep it as said. Until we get more. And of course, the field that we want to buy, it still hasn't been seeded yet. Nothing has been done, which I'm kind of hoping it's any kind of cereal. I know we had a plan to what we wanted to plant in there, but I mean the cost of the seed and fertilizer, it'd be better if we bought it after the guy seeds it. In a weird turn of events or ways. Well, we're getting closer up top. A lot of fields full of weeds. That's not a good thing. Make sure that we're up on here. Wonder how much we've hauled. I know how much the total is. We're at 83%. But I don't know what the other total is. Oh, we're close. Somebody once asked me too, well, how do you know whereabouts you are on the road when you're driving a truck? The easiest way to tell is there's something called a dead pedal. It's right on your very left side. You'll feel a hump in your floor. That's where your tire is. You can gauge where the rest of your vehicle is just by knowing where that is. Yeah, hopefully that helps somebody. Corn. Combine and corn. Alright, moving ahead. 71% hauled. That boots us to 86. Oh, there we go. 86%. Still said 76% hauled. No, we'll make it. So long as I can sell some of the corn after we're done, that's the only main thing. It's that extra payment. And I'm not doing anything with corn anyways, so we can get rid of it. We can get rid of all of it. That's a decent size contract. I don't even know what the price of corn is. $4.38. Drunken Vikings actually has a better deal on corn. We might want to think about that. Depending on when we finish up, how much we have left. It doesn't sound like much, but it's an extra $20 per 1,000. If we have like 10,000, that's an extra $2,000. I know Kent doesn't sound like much, but when you're penny pinching, it's huge. It makes a huge difference. I know some may go, oh, geez, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Or just drive that extra little bit. Going back to the farm anyways, and it's right on the other edge of the farm, so it's no difference in travel. And if it covers the cost of refining, it's worth it. Well, we're 000 again. So then I can get the grain cart, go dump them once more, and then dump them into here, then I go truck it again. I'll move my equipment once everything is said and done. Oh boy. I can actually see him clear as day. That's something. I don't have that far to go either. That's also something. Well, there's still a pretty good chunk left. We might get this one done tonight too. That'd be great. Get these two knocked off. We can focus more on the farm again. we still have a pretty good path to go. I say it's a pretty good path, but really what that actually equates to is about 3, maybe 4 passes. So, not that much. Oh, since we're on this end. $65,000, I can only haul 40. So yeah, we'll have another full truck. I can't remember what that truck actually gives us, but I think it's 12% truck. So we'd be at 88. Got my pipe out camera, that makes a huge difference. I know where to aim. Or it helps. I should say it helps with the aim. Next one. Getting pretty centered with the truck, so that's not bad. Immediately we just drive away. Like I said, it's good to get this one done. Well, we're down on cash on everything, naturally. Because of last time, the 722. But the vehicle frickin' cost, leasing costs or something else. New vehicles, things like that. It costs a heck of a pile to get things set up. And we basically broke even. It's just there's a few other things that we did that really pushed it over its limits. Which is fine. The other thing was land. Because we purchased that Field 16. We just made regular bales to make silage, which, I mean, depending on the way you look at it, we could have done it differently, but we're still going to make it back over time. And that's the thing, it's going to be over time, that lump sum. Especially when you consider we have 26 bales. Land purchase. Land purchase. Yeah, we did the 635. We purchased a decent piece of land, alright? Vehicle leasing costs on this one are still 100,000. Harvest income, biogas plant. That one each month, I suspect should be about 50,000. As a good guesstimate. I'm hoping for that, anyways. As long as I am able to haul for a bit of silage. I think this is about 12% in the load. Well, I guess we're going to find out again, aren't we? I couldn't see the contract finishing with this one. I know we're close, but not that close. He's 80%. Well, 81. Back cart's not quite as big as the front. So maybe it isn't 12. Nope, wasn't. We were 76, so it's 9% of load. I'd say, geez, do I have 2 more loads? Yeah, I do. I got half a truckload sitting in the cart by itself. So yeah, no, we have the amounts. Yep, grain cart's full. That's alright, we're not that far away. We can actually take a look to see how close we actually are here. Oh, we're getting close. We'll haul him around at one point once we get caught up. Season wise, wheat and barley are out of season, and we're just doing the rest of these. Cotton will be the first thing that'll be in season again, and we'll skip ahead quite a bit. Once we have a certain amount of stuff, we'll just skip ahead. Day after day after day. Do a few things each day and then skip. We'll be back to spring planting and harvesting in no time. You never know, we might get a contract or two in between. Cultivation, weeding, fertilizing, stuff like that. We should be alright with finances after this point. Yeah, mostly everything else is in March, April, May. So we only got 1, 2, 3, 3.5 months to skip ahead. So we'll be fine. We will zip ahead quite nicely. And easily too. I'm aware that he's full. But I'll nicely park underneath and offload what I have. Okay, front truck is full. And at this point in time, I might as well just cut across. I can friggin' see him from here. So we got a couple passes left. I only need 2 more combine fulls and then I can truck them out again. Then we're good to go. There are a few things I want to play with a little bit off season. Olives, holy crap, you got a short frickin' window for harvesting olives. Grapes are not much better, but it's like olives planting. Olive season? Eh. That's one thing I've never actually gotten into, is doing olives and grapes. I guess we could have a vinery. Actually, I think the production is actually only grapes, isn't it? That's a dairy, grain mill, spinnery, sugar mill. Cereal, oil mill, grape processing unit. Yep. Oddly enough, that looks very familiar of a building, doesn't it? It basically looks like the brewery, except it's missing the silo outside, isn't it? I think they basically converted that one. I mean, I best bet we could find a winery for a mod. I mean, I have apple trees now. So I can make like ciders and stuff. Where are we at production wise? It's one of my many modes. Many mods. What is that? Old General Mill. Oh, I forgot I got an old General Mill. Yeah, that's right too. It does a whole pile of stuff. I should actually build this sometime. Forgot I added that mod. Well, no. Oh, it's... Oh, there it was. Apple Tree Factory, which oddly enough looks exactly the same as the rest of them. So that's one thing that I've been thinking about doing. Or getting into. Is apple trees. At some point we might take a look at that. I just don't know where I'd plant a bunch of apple trees. For my apple production. Trying to think now. Besides that, is there actually anything that's just grape production? Not seeing anything that particularly says just straight apples. Unless it's a cart or something. Maybe it is. Let's see. Grape Technologies. I'm stuck on a sign. It says Neanderthal. I didn't see anything for there. Cotton technology, beets, potatoes, foraging, foragers, animals. Unless it's in miscellaneous. Not seeing it there. And yes, I can get tankers and stuff. Boing. Oh, we are so close to actually finishing this one now. He's got maybe 2 passes left. And if he's getting full, I can dump him. I can get the truck rolling. Once the truck is rolling, then we can get a bunch of that going too. Okay, he is full. I'm just going to try to get this guy back. We'd planted this as grass, so this is all drivable as it is. Because you remember, we had trees here. We got rid of all the trees. All the trees must go. Except for around my house. Unless we plant apples in here or something. That'd keep me from driving around here. Or better yet, over on the other part. Alright, any which number of these. I just stab it in right here. If it fits. It fits. I said out. I didn't want to drive again. I wanted out. Oh, she is pretty freaking tight on that side. And not so much that side. Yeah, it drove in there, so. Toit like a tiger. Alright, this goober is all the way at the other end. Zoom, zoom, zoom. At least the pipe's still on this side. That helps. Or it helps me, anyways. Now I'm curious, you know, I'm gonna have to go take a look. Winery. Do we plant grapes to make a vineyard? There, you guys just watch that. Yes la. Okay, so I have Booksmark bar for that specifically. Oh, that's thumbnail. That's not what I'm. Oh, yeah, it actually says thumbnail on it. Oh. It has the same picture as the mods. Oh, Edison Motors, cool. And frame trucks. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of new mods. Winery. Winery decorations, winery barn, old winery. There we go. Let's take a look at this. What does it do? Fill type. Added fill type. White grapes to avoid making white wine only pallets. Although, if you want. Yeah, pardon me. If your map doesn't have white grapes, that production can't be used. Okay, well. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this guy. It's a little different. Error made white wine pallets not able to spawn. Fixed translations. Possibly need permissions from modder. Bioproduct is pig feed. You can also make grapes out of the raisins. It needs production revamp barrels, which is platinum DLC, which I have. And empty barrels. It's actually not bad, so we could have our own vineyard. In the end, we can have our own vineyard. Hey, I can actually haul the rest of this corn. Ain't much of a strip left. I mean, the fact that they added grapes and olives to this in the first place is huge. The whole idea was doing alcoholic beverages and stuff like that. So, the new one, that's going to be the test. Because all of mine, the alcohol stuff, was not included in 22. I got it all in there. I don't know if the distilleries are there yet. Because I do know there's a whiskey distillery on there as well, which I should download. And that would do a lot more. Mostly wheats and barleys. But you can also do it with sugar cane and stuff too. I know this because I've actually been on a server that a guy had only alcohol production, alright? It's kind of neat, actually. I really enjoyed it. Alright, we're full. We'll be close on this one. I mean, we will be really close. If not, we'll finish. If we finish, we'll clean up the stuff, we'll get as much corn out of there as we can, and then we'll haul it to the Drunken Vikings. Because their price on it is Actually higher than that. They are $23 more per 1,000. That's not bad. So like I said, if we had 10,000 left over, that's an extra $2,300. I think that's right. Per 1,000. Oh, 230. Sorry, I missed the zero. I just dumped, man. I should find a Cornhaven. Now watch a Cornhaven. It comes out of nowhere. It just adds to it. I mean, can it happen in real life? Yes. All of a sudden you're combining and you realize that you hit a really heavy spot. And you go from, like, say, 40, 50 bushels an acre to, like, 100. It does happen. Not as much as one would hope for. Yep. Grain tank is full once again. And tomorrow night, of course, if anyone isn't aware, it's Monday's our series night. And that, of course, is we're working through the Assassin's Creed series. If you missed any of it, you can rewatch all of it on the playlist. Same as Farming Sim. You can rewatch all the Farming Sims on the playlist on YouTube under Farming Sim. In this case, Assassin's Creed that I'm talking about. We're going to attempt to try to finish Addie's story. Of course, if you don't know it, we finished off Black Flag, and we're going to zip over and play with Freedom Cry. And I've never personally played Freedom Cry. Back when it was a DLC addition to Black Flag, I thought about picking it up, never did, and that's as far as it went. So, I'm kind of actually looking forward to it. Just because. Kenway's story is basically done, except I think there is a bit of an interlude over top. It is what it is. It's fine if it is. But we're going to play through it and see. I've always been fond of the Assassin's Creed games. I've played most of them. With some exceptions like Freedom Cry. I don't know, I was really into Black Flag and I thought it would ruin the story, so I never got into it. That was my excuse. Poor excuse that it was. But yeah, we're going to delve into it and see what that story's like. And of course, we're back on with regular scheduled programming for Farming Sim again on Wednesday. And I believe Bannerlords. I did do a bunch of work on Bannerlords. I was on with a guy that does a lot of scripting and editing and stuff. It's actually the mod that's causing the issues. So it's not the game itself. The game itself actually doesn't allow cheats. He says the scripting issues, and that the one thing that's causing issues is they did an update recently for one of the old patch files that I'm currently using. And it is actually causing issues where it thinks the cheat mode's on, but if you use it, it kicks it off. So he was running through it, and he thinks he actually has a pretty good idea what's causing it. Friday we'll be doing just a regular still playthrough using the old style. He's working on the script right now for it. And pardon me, I have hiccups all of a sudden randomly. But we played around with a few things, and he gave me a bunch of coin because he says, "Oh, I can change the script. I can give you a bunch of extra coin and stuff like that," which was fine. But yeah, we've started playing around with a few things, and we actually got a lot of other things fixed. A lot less crashing in other areas too. So be sure to watch out for that stream on Friday night, as we will be on as much typical time as we normally are. Probably a little bit after 8, but we'll. Oh, pardon me. These are really bad. I rarely get hiccups, but so we have one line, huh? Yeah, it'll be interesting. But yeah, they figure he figures that it's actually an issue between. Yeah, I run 3 mods on it. One is Colradia is broken up into factional based on lords. Next one is actually a gold mod, which basically means it's a lot more realistic and harder to sell stuff. So he fixed a bunch of that, making it more, not really harder, but he made it so it's actually recuperate pricing at certain hubs that have trades, like more convoys and stuff going through, and merchants and stuff. So it has a higher percentage of sale prices and stuff like that, versus ones that don't are lower. So that's cool. And the other one is I have different mods for, more Viking-esque, and a lot of those weren't actually working at all, and they are now. So we have a lot more traditional scale armor or mail armor for the Vikings, which is cool. And immediately when I went out there, my set that I'm currently wearing completely changed. It's the same set I was wearing before, but the looks of it changed, which is what it was supposed to be in the first place, but it never got that far. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. Like I said, the ultimate cheat mode thing looks like it's still on, but it will be soon fixed. And again, it's all the power of a good community. Apparently I never finished the round down here. No, I didn't, did I? Okay, you know what? Since we're close, I will finish it. Because I want to finish that little perch over there. Corn filling up pretty quick. There's been actually a decent crop out here. I don't know if we actually need to haul anymore or not. It depends on how close we get when we actually finish up. We might be really dangerously close on it. And like I said before, if you guys are new here, you've been around for a while, but not subscribed, think about hitting that subscribe button. Best way to support the channel. Channels. I keep forgetting that. And of course, if you are watching on the YouTube side, we are also streaming over on Kick Beta. And Kick Beta is basically Twitch on steroids. It is a fantastic streaming service, and it's also a really good outlet for community. A lot more tight-knit community. It's willing to work with you and talk to you, which is today's day and age pretty rare, but awesome at the same time. So make sure to go over there and give me some love over there as well. Hit the follow and hit the subscribe. It is a paid service, but you get a little bit more for it when you consider it. Kick is going to be basically the main streaming, YouTube, I will still stream on YouTube as well. The biggest difference to it is, please go down. The biggest difference of it all is on the Kick side, you're actually doing a lot more to support the channels and increasingly help change and alter and keep everything up to date more fluently. There's nothing wrong with the YouTube side, it's just, unfortunately, it's not as good as streaming. I don't think it was ever really designed as streaming, it just sort of followed suit after Twitch. There's actually quite a bit here. Glad I'm recombining this. And of course I'm also helping alongside their testers, which is kind of cool. And by that I mean I've been with their community, again, great community. You can actually put your 2 cents in and say, hey guys, geez, it'd be really cool. Yeah, you should maybe think about doing something like this. And lo and behold, they actually came back to me and said, hey, you know what? That's a great idea. So, I mean, I consider that helpful. And overall user friendliness, it's easier to work with. But there'll always be a place for YouTube. Number one thing, playlists. You always can binge watch everything at a later date, and I zigzagged through that frickin' piece, didn't I? And you say you were actually Combine in real life? Yeah, we doubt it. Oh, I doubt it some days too. But to be honest, I do this in real life too. Or I just randomly cut in trying to go, yeah, I'll get most of it. The result is the same. Unfortunately. We did lose a bit, but that was probably leasing cost. Our production cost is actually really low. I'm not really complaining too much about production cost. We know that one's close. Yeah, we're down 5,000. Wage wasn't bad. Yeah, I'll stop them there. Yeah, seed cost low on that one. 669 for fuel so far. That's just the guys running. Sold products. Production costs. Yeah, I average about 24,000. Well, probably about 18,000 total. So my production costs are dirt cheap. Property income, we're starting to make property income now, which is good. That covers some expenses. But yeah, vehicle leasing costs 114,000. Including the X9 that we're currently using. She's a bit of a hungry hippo. Num num num. Blah blah blah. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways. Okay, there is a line of corn here. Where's the end? Oh, there. Will we have the full end by the time we're finished, or will I have to dump again? It's like they're dancing on the way through their doom. Oh, praise the sun god. I am actually collecting a fair bit of corn off this. 1% so far from when I started down there. Gonna be 2% here shortly at about 14.9. Well, oh, close to it. Yeah, so there's an extra 2%. Good thing we didn't just leave it in the field. Yeah, we sold some old vehicles and stuff we weren't using. Fortunately, I don't own most of my stuff. I lease most of it. Kind of the brutal outcome, but I guess down the road with the cotton, we might buy our own unit. Then it really won't cost us that much, but right now I just can't justify it unless we're doing a lot more for our tailoring business. Look at that, there's an extra 4% and we're still not quite to the grain cart yet. $16.2, remember, is our max that we have. We should finish this row before we're full, I think. Kinda hoping. Oh, there's the grain cart. I think what's in the truck is what we're gonna haul up, and what's ever in the grain cart from the last ones, I think are going to be going straight in the Vikings. So I think there's about 10,000 in the truck. Looks like bad 3D image of it. Hey, that's an extra 6% just for a single row down here. A lot more than one I expected. Well, we got the field combine tonight, actually. Kind of what we were, again, hoping for. We were trying to get all this stuff, the field work done, cleaned up. I have nothing on this cart, so this will be entirely going. So, about 15,500. What's in the truck is probably what's going to be going in. We have a lot more in the truck than I thought. I was thinking, oh yeah, no, maybe a little bit in the front. No. I got 3/4 of frickin' semi here. Yeah, that could be taken many different ways. The LS tractor's a little full. Hey, cool, I'm charging at 14 volts. Actually, not that much RPM either. 1800, 2000, that's not much. It was frickin' automatic. I can't stand automatic trucks. Not especially for load hauling. It's you have a lot more control with a manual. But they're getting hard to find. talking with a few people on that. Actually, one job I was doing today, the guy I was working with is a farmer. His swather broke. His old MacDon finally broke up, and well, it's in rough shape. He's looking for a new one, right? And got a trade on one. Guy I know, he's gonna trade him for one that he has, 30-foot MacDon. The guy I'm working with only has 22-foot, and they go, yeah, he's going to give me a fair trade on it, just fair swap. Why? Because he wants to fix the old one. Something to do in the wintertime, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I can back up a little bit if I have to. There's not much in that back one. But there we go. There's the contract finished. And we will sell all of this at the Drunken Vikings. The pub. Guess they probably make tortilla shells or something out of it. Or just have corn on the side. You have some grits and you have some corn with your beer. It's mandatory. Every dish must come with beer. So yeah, we can finish this guy. We can collect it. We're not commenting any more off of it, so it's good. 39,000, that's not bad. And I'm going to park this on the edge by the other guy. Then the grain cart can dump into him once the combine comes back through. And then tonight, a little bit of time that we have left, I will go. Actually, we'll probably, because it's late at night after work. Oh, screw it. Let's just hit up the house. Let's sleep for the night, and we'll get this stuff done in the morning. That's fine. We can do that. See how much damages extra was the leasing cost. We'll still bring the stuff back from the field, but like I said, we'll just park this here. And we'll keep the pipe up because we'll dump it into the truck. I think everything will dump in the truck. If not, we'll just dump whatever's left into the feed if we have a full truck. I mean, if we have a full truck, we're gonna get decent payday. $439. Yeah. Still 23. Why did, when I said 23, you got a friend in me? Well, the pipe is basically showing that I'm actually running fairly close to that freaking line. We found a new game. How close can I get? Oh, driving over it. Oh. That is freaking close. Alright, we're driving over it. Except the one worst part is, despite the tractor, oh, we really did. We lost it. It's actually the cart it's showing. That's the cart track. Alright, tractor's back. It'll probably help if I had the pipe up. Oh, pardon me. Okay, better than expected. We actually got rid of all of it. Cool. That's a bunch of cool beans. Cool beans. That bale's still sitting out there. I guess we could also... No, well, we'll do it in the morning. That's the plan. I'll even haul the rest of the corn in the morning. We're just going to park this thing out back here, and we're going to sleep for the rest of the night. Yeah, gotta use my flashlight to get home. $8 yeah, seems reasonable. It rained in the night. 18,000 vehicle cost, 362 in property, which barely covered the production cost. Alright. Whatever. 467. Did go up quite a bit. That's almost $30. That's 28. That's not bad. We got pallet in a little bit. We'll deal with that in a second. Before we forget that stupid pipe is out. I suspect I should probably repair this thing too. Look how far over this thing has to be. And that is not a very big header, it's just the combine is friggin' that huge. It is good size, it really is that friggin' huge. And what gets me is you drive it down the highway and everyone just honks their horns swearing at you. Well, sorry buckaroo, but it does have the right of way. Except I'm crossing the lane right now. Oops. There's a reason why we don't drive with the headers on in real life. All right. This thing can be parked over at the mechanic shop. On the plus side, by zooming like that, sometimes there's other contracts in that one. 111 is just way too much effort to go down there and back. This thing will be like $30,000 to fix. John Deere, 20,000. Header, 13. Oh, still expensive, but it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Oh, and I could park it by the truck. And I should get past the truck and that. That's alright. Oh, I guess I could turn lights off and turn it off. There we go. Alright. So, production wise. We've got 10,000, which won't last very long. That's alright. Chocolate wasn't working in the first place. Moo-moos, chickens, what do we got? Chickens are exactly the same as what they once were. That hasn't changed. These chickens are still going through puberty, so they're not producing yet. Those ones are still producing. Reproduction, they're getting close to another cycle. Those ones won't be. Reproduction. Beauty. Reproduction. Holsteins. Holsteins need more straw pretty soon, but we got some slurry. We definitely have some milk. Let's grab the truck first. Oh, it was close. It was close. Let's take her to the Vikings. This might actually be a pretty decent payday. Like, it's not going to be 40,000. Don't set yourself up for failure. It will never be 40,000 out of a truck that has 40,000 liters. Not for corn. It'd have to be basically $1,000 per 1,000. But at 400, well, that'd still be actually fairly decent, I think. I think. Turn it that way. There we go. It's a tight place to drop your load, but okay, that could be taken badly too. Well, that's a solid 10.
So there's 10,000 extra.
$18,000. That was way more than I was expecting. That basically covered the cost of fixing the bloody combine after. I need another building at some point so we can put the run-through stuff. Run-through stuff don't fit in that shed. Okay, let's find. That's her. By the placement, that's her. Grass, no. Chaff, silage. This will at least get us rolling on the biogas a little bit, but it won't last very long. It'll hardly last a day. If you're lucky. I love this truck. So yeah, she'll barely last a day. If you're lucky. But we'll get some decent cash out of it. Biogas in the products. Sold product. Alright, all of a sudden magic is happening. I'm not even going to worry about taking any slurry or anything out of here yet. He's already up at 14. Cut chicken, we're actually cruising in at 9,000. So we could sell some more of that if it's a decent price. Silage though. It is chewing through it left, right, and center. 840 silage makes 756 kilowatts power, and 1 propane and 252 digest. So 8,000. So 10 times that is basically roughly what you can figure. it'll burn through it really quickly. But in about 2 hours time, all of a sudden it's like, bam, we've got like gold. The guy that shifts in here is just amazing. Actually, I think this one is semi-automatic because you don't really see the emergency brake unless that's actually the clutch. Could be the clutch on the floor. Okay, what we got going on here? There's one pallet. We can have lots on there. I'm not worried about it anymore. 3 eggs here. Pallet of honey. Three eggs here. No, that's more than 3 eggs. That's 5 eggs. What are we doing for a feed? Feed we're doing good on. You're eating happy. Yeah, wool is slow production. See, we're already at 99. It gobbles through it so bloody quick. And I'm going to change the speed step here to at least 3 times. We do got some hay and stuff, but that's not what I'm looking at right now. Let's see if we can find mini biogas. One set for $61. Cut chicken. Ooh, cut chicken is going up. That's good. That is good to see. I really am happy to see that because we have basically 2 pallets. I want to see that about, I always say I want to see it around 2,000, but likelihood of that is pretty slim. Because if it was 2,000, that is $8,000 a pallet. We can make decent money at $8,000 a pallet. We're actually, for the first time in, well, since that, that all of this barely counters that, but we're getting there. The mini bio hasn't sold anything yet, other than the stuff before. This one actually might be pretty good. You can't really, my trees have grown up so nicely in here, you can't see the cabin. It's freaking awesome. Which is what we wanted. We wanted our own little mini forest around the cabin, because I mean, you sit here, it looks so freaking beautiful, and the best part is, you come over here, you look out the kitchen window, and all you see is trees. I mean, that's what we all want in the first place. Besides the part that you actually want a fire guard and shelter belt, so half these would have to go anyways. Actually get up the roof. Partway up the roof. What's I doing up here? Not much. Oh, got some wood. I like this mod. It's a really nice mod. Oh, we even have a spigot. Every time I look at it, there's something new that it catches my eye. It's just nice. That's what I like. I like nice fire pit. We've been burning some stuff. Been sitting on the log here, having a good time. Grass growing up in here, but don't care. Barley's looking nice. We do have some weeds, partial weeds, and we did harrow this.
There's really not much more we can do. So we could skip ahead another day. See where the biogas takes us and everything else. We sold the corn, that's nice. It's your time to skip ahead.
Rubber boots, coat, other boots. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do 8 o'clock the next morning. See what misery lies here. Well, it rained. I think it did the other night too. Rained again. Still raining. Ugh. Man, that's brutal. More leasing cost. Loan interest. Yeah, loan interest is going to kill us. What was the biogas plant? Biogas. 13,000. So I made $2,000 off of it. I guarantee it's bleaking out of... Oh, it isn't bleaking out of work yet. Holy crap. It didn't go through the night like that then. Alright, well, let's take a look at the frickin' farm. We got wool. Same amount of wool. Bees have been busy. There's now 3 pallets. I don't know if the chickens have done anything different. Chickens are same. That hasn't changed. Bees are the only things that have been productive. And the grass is growing so much here, I might want to swath it. Oop, we got a full pallet of freaking eggs. Eggs are good. Eggs are worth something. Actually, eggs are worth a lot. So, we're now 11,000. We got almost 3 pallets. 14,000 silage. We're actually catching up. That's cool. We can do some work there. Clothes, fabric we're just about out on. How is the fabric over here though? 880. Yeah, it's not great, but how's our beer production? Beer, gonna have to start adding to it pretty soon. Cattle. Yep, coming good there. Coming real good here. Food though, we're getting low. So we're gonna have to add food there. Grain is there. Food for the very big one. Holstein cattle. Food's still good here. Straw's getting low. Got tons of slurry. We can get rid of slurry and milk. And how are you guys? Water's still good. Wool's coming up a little bit. No new additions though, so might not be the season for additions. So let's look at pricing. Where to go? Honey. Bloomingard Exports is actually the highest at 1840, and it's going down. We might want to grab the trailer and pick up a couple, or bring the truck. What's eggs like? Market stall is the best for the eggs, and it's going down, so we might want to hold off on the eggs. We might be able to hold them for a bit. But yeah, we should. Really, I can't get underneath them. With that, can I get under that?
Actually, I don't even need that. All I need is a pickup truck. I can haul the honey up to Bloomingard Exports if that's the case. That's much better since I actually changed the glass to not tinted so I can actually see out of it. Begs the question why the hell you tint in the first place in real life. Gotta be pretty close to the same. You can't see out of it. It's like, here, we can see me though. Yes, but can you see the road? Question. I'm looking at the seat. Okay, it's still live, you swine. I really hate YouTube some days. It's still live, you stupid thing. Alright. Still going the wrong way. Alright, we'll pick up the honey. Tailgate down. And guess what? I can do that remotely out of my truck too. A little button that says actually down tailgate. Alright, I can basically do something like that. Tractor can just put her in. Well, we zipped ahead on a couple days, but I think we're overall not still doing too bad. Let's throw a couple straps on her. Go up to Bloomingard, sell this stuff. Hang on. Do you believe my YouTube video has... Oh, no. Just my freaking chat window has. I don't know why. Sometimes it just absolutely goofs and it drives me nuts. It comes back and it's fine. Figure that one out. Power glided around that corner. What would I think it should clean my vehicle off if it's raining and we're driving on the highway? Uh-oh. Good thing I strapped the load, huh? It's kind of one of those mandatory things. Always strap the load. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys are new here and been around for a while, or just brand spanking new and everything else, and you're just not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channels. Of course, you can do that below the video in the house scroll in the bottom right corner. Some say the house scroll in the bottom right corner doesn't really do much, but all you need to do is smack him upside the head and push that button. So he's still useful. And of course, you can go over to Kick Beta, and you can also hit that follow and subscribe button over there as well. It is $4.99 over there, but it's it helps out a lot more than you expect So make sure to send some love over there as well. And of course, make sure to share and like to all your friends and family, because it makes a huge difference. I power glided right through it. And I started taking it. I drove right through it and it didn't do anything. Apparently I have to go back and forth rather quickly. What if I just unstrapped it? That worked better. Only made 1,000 off it, but who cares? We got rid of it. Anyways, we shall see everyone on the next stream. Take care.